Hi, I'm Paula from memakeythings.com, and today I'm going to show you how to make a felt gingerbread man, like this one right here. This one I've actually made into a little Christmas tree ornament, but you could actually make a larger one if you wanted to make like a stuffed toy for a toddler or something like that. So the first thing that you're going to need is a pattern, and you could actually trace a gingerbread cookie man to make your pattern, or you could draw one. It's a pretty simple shape. Or you can do a search on the internet, and a lot of times you will find patterns for all kinds of felt toys and stuffed things. So I have a pattern here that I have traced onto freezer paper, and that is just the freezer paper like you buy in the grocery store. It is paper on one side and kind of a plasticky looking thing on the other side. And what happens when you use a hot iron and iron it down onto the felt, the plastic melts just enough to make that paper stick down on the felt. So then it is very easy for you to cut your pattern out, as opposed to if you tried to pin it, it would be a little bit lumpy and stuff. But it sticks right on there really nicely, and you can just cut your pattern out. So I have one over here that I have already cut out, so I can show you how easily the paper comes off the back. Easily. That's the best I've ever seen it stick right there in that corner. There we go. It's kind of like peeling the back of a sticker off. And there you have your little felt guy. So you have two of those pieces, obviously. And before you're going to sew them together. And before you do that, an easy way to embellish it is to use a felt tip marker. And that's what I did for this guy right here. And then I sewed a little bow on the front of him. And if you want to make a hanger for a Christmas ornament, it's best to do that. Just sew it onto one side of your little felt gingerbread man before you sew it together and stuff it. It's easier to have, then you have it on the inside. So you can also, on this one I used some embroidery stitches to embellish him, and these are just little jewel sticker things that I had. And you could use some hot glue or glitter, all kinds of things. But if you're working with kids, I recommend using the felt pens. They're pretty easy to do. So what I did for this guy is I just used the whip stitch to sew him together. And then I'm going to take a little stuffing here. This is a synthetic stuffing. Some people recommend that you use cotton stuffing because it's easier to get to stuff it really nice and firm with that. The synthetic stuffing is a little bit slippery, and so it kind of moves back and forth, and it's a little bit more difficult, but I usually work with this one, and I think it's just fine. But you can see what you like to work with or whatever you have on hand. So anyways, you just want to stuff him however tightly you want to stuff him. And then all you need to do is finish your whip stitch down around the bottom there and tie a knot in it, and then you will have a little gingerbread man like that. This one I actually used the blanket stitch around the edge, but you can use any number of decorative stitches, or you can actually even use hot glue if you'd like to. So that is how you make a felt gingerbread man. This is Paula from memakeythings.com. Have a great day.